Hello, John Croner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to today's Market and Holly update for Thursday, April the 26th. Boy, what a day it was again. This tug of war continues. We talked yesterday with the big bottom tails there that we had a nice recovery, and today that continued. Earnings seems to be driving it, and it's been a little bit unpredictable. Sometimes you get good earnings, and we've been pulling back, but the market, liked what it saw today. The Qs, as you can see here, closed near highs, and then after hours, we have some companies reporting. Amazon is one, and they blew away earnings, and you can see what has happened here. They are up by over 6%. Intel's another one that's had earnings after hours, and you can see just from the charts here that they did very, very well. Now there's no guarantee what this is going to look like come morning. Now Starbucks, on the other hand, didn't do quite as well, and they have pulled back somewhat, but as I say, you don't know what's going to happen by morning, but those are three stocks that you might want to go ahead and keep an eye on. But let's continue with our market update. The IBB had a nice day there, as you can see, and once again, pretty much all through the day. Did pull back just a wee little bit towards the end of the day, but very nice day for the IBB. The SPY, we're above that 20, and just continue to go on up. So we're looking good. Finished near highs. The Dow, nice increases through the day, and you can see just nice steady increase through the day. The IWM, pretty much the same story. So we're looking good in all the major indices. Real nice. Now gold did pull back a little bit more today, and the TLT had a little bit of a recovery. So that's where we are on the market update. We'll take a quick look at Holly. Holly did make 22 cents today, and she had two short trades. The risk-on profit was 42 cents, so it was a risk-on type of day. And I just want to show you here both of her short trades, which I find this just amazing on how Holly can pick two short trades and make money on both of them when the markets are going up most of the day. But here's one, and I just want to point out when you look here and you see the blue, that tells you that that last price that the trade is in the money, and it'll actually draw a blue line to show you where that is. So you can see on the two different stocks here, where she's in the money. So those were her short trades. On her long trades, she didn't do quite as well. Let me bring that Excel spreadsheet in that I do for you every day. And you can see here 2 short trades, 14 long trades. She made 25 cents on the short side of things, and she lost 3 cents on the long side. So all in all, another good day for Holly. She's in the positive. She's only had one losing day, I think, in the past 2 weeks. So that's pretty amazing. And the same thing here, just showing you the blue line where she's in the money on it. Now, likewise, if it's highlighted red, that means she's below the stop loss, okay? So you can see here was the stop loss, and there we are, red underneath. So, I'm just every day trying to teach you a little bit more about Holly and some of the features she has, and just to point out the reason she gets out of the trades here, profit save, timed exit, reduced risk, and that just simply means that she hasn't hit the stop, which was down here, but something happened, and she thought, well, I want to get out of here and preserve some of my capital. Over here on the strategy side, you can see here the ones she came to the table with today. She had a bunch. She only used about half of them. And the short strategy, she was at 100%. It gives you the winning percentage here. It gives you the risk on profit for each strategy. I'm sorry, the risk off profit and the risk on profit. So it's a lot of good material for you there. And then I want to bring our trade of the week back in just to give you an update on that. Of course, that was the CIEN, and it was our trigger was 26.61, and we did trigger a couple days ago. Our stop was at 24.65, and our target is $31. And we do talk sometimes about man with machine, and so. That is a quote from Paul Tudor Jones. No man is better than a machine, and no machine is better than a man with a machine. So, let's take a look at how this did first of all. And you can see here, we've got this big bottoming tail. And if you look at it close enough, you'll see that we actually hit 24.64, which meant we hit our stop by 1 penny. So technically we are stopped out of this trade, but as you look at it and you can see what happened, if you were watching the market during the day, you might have picked some of it up, especially once it got back up here to this 25.39. And if you were in it, if you did not sell, you might have held through it. And if we take a look here at our chart just a little bit, you can see that, she has a short float of 15.91%. So if we can get a little bit of upside to this, that short squeeze might kick in just a little bit. That's not a real high percentage, but it might be enough to give us a little bit of a boost. So, let's see what happens as we go on with that trade of the week. Like I say, officially it is, triggered the stop on it, but, it's certainly up to you what you want to do with your trading. Now, once again, I invite you to try out this software. We have monthly plans and we have yearly plans. And of course, the price varies. We have a standard plan that does not include the Holly and some of the premium features, and then we have the premium plan that does. So, if you're a little bit apprehensive, I would suggest that you try the monthly standard, and then you can always, upgrade to the premium plan for a little bit, see how that is. And then you can always upgrade that to the yearly plan. But, I do encourage you to try it out. We can save you 15% if you use Bullseye 15. That'll save you 15% off either your first month or your first year. This is the link to get into it. It is case sensitive. I will put that link in its entirety. It'll be a longer link to get you to the same place that you can copy and paste and put into your browser. So, I would recommend that you give us a try. And if you are so inclined, you might as well just go for the gusto and go for the premium to start with. And I'm sure you're going to like it. It takes a bit to get used to, but we do have training webinars every day to help teach you and all kind of different things, because it's a lot of a lot to it. It's very powerful. And I would encourage you also to follow our blog at bullseyetrader.com. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, StockTwits. Make sure you hit this thumbs up on the bottom for me here to like this video. If it's the first time you're seeing these videos and you like it, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And I want to thank you for joining us today, and God bless.